I think he'd be wondering, what's all these microphones? They didn't have such fancy microphones then.
Right, you learn to listen.
Hold it up right there. Put your finger in the air, in the air. Put your finger on your chin, on your chin. Put your finger on your chin, on your chin. Put your finger on your chin. That's where the food slips in. Put your finger on your chin, on your chin. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your nose. That's where the cold wind blows. Put your finger on your nose, on your nose. Put your finger on your cheek, on your cheek. Put your finger on your cheek, on your cheek. Put your finger on your cheek and leave it there a week. Put your finger on your cheek, on your cheek. Put your finger on your ear, on your ear. Put your finger on your ear, on your ear. Put your finger on your ear and leave it there a year. Put your finger on your ear, on your ear. Put your finger on your toe, on your toe. Put your finger on your toe, on your toe. Put your finger on your toe and leave it there so. Put your finger on your toe. Here's a hard one. Put your finger on your finger, on your finger. Put your finger on your finger, on your finger. Put your finger on your finger, 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 on your finger. I met Woody way back, kids, when your grandparents were your age. It was like almost 60 years ago. And he had been living in California, and a friend of his in New York says, Woody, if you could somehow get to New York, I can get a theater where you can sing. We'll raise some money for the workers in the fields. Woody was trying to help what they call Okies and Arkies. People who came from Oklahoma were called Okies. People who came from Arkansas were called Arkies. Texas, Texies, so on. And Woody was making up songs for them. And so Woody came to New York by the rule of the thumb. The cars were every now and then a car would pick him up. It was winter, February. It was cold. But he finally got there, and a few weeks later, more than a month later, they had a midnight fundraising concert. It was his friend, the actor Will Geer, who played Grandfather Walton, some of you may remember, arranged. And Will got the theater owners to let him use the theater after the play was over at midnight. We had a benefit concert. And I came up from where I was living in Washington, met him for the first time. And he'd sing a song, then he'd tell a story. Oh, I come from a very rich state, Oklahoma. If you want some oil, go down to the ground, get you some oil. We got lead mines. If you want some lead, go down the hole, get you some lead. We got coal there. If you want coal, go down the hole, get you some coal. If you want food, clothes, and groceries, just go in the hole and stay there.
then he'd sing a little song. He must have thought I was a strange guy, but he must have liked my banjo picking, because he let me tag along after him. He must have thought I was kind of weird. I didn't drink or smoke or chase girls.
How old were you then?
I was 21. Oh, I was still 20 when I first met him. And he took me out to Texas. He'd start to earn money. Got paid $200 a week. Now, if you allow for inflation, that was like $2,000 or $3,000 a week. For singing a couple songs on a nationwide radio program for model tobacco. There was no TV then. But he only kept the job for about 2 weeks because they didn't want him to sing the songs he wanted to sing, and he didn't want to sing the songs they wanted him to sing. His wife said, Woody couldn't have kept the job a little while so we could pay some of our debts. Woody just chucked the job. His wife went back to Pampa, Texas, disgusted. This man of mine, he won't keep a job. All he does is travel. How does he expect me to feed the kids? And I remember out in Texas, her mother shook me by the shoulders. You got to make that man treat my daughter right. I wasn't much help. Well, a year or so later, his wife decided she'd had enough of this man who always went away and left her, and she got divorced. Still lives in California. She had a hard life. Woody got remarried in New York. The first kid was a little girl named Kathy. And he made up songs for her when she was only a baby. He'd say, I said, you know what his song was? Grass, grass, grass. Sky, sky, sky. Lived in Coney Island. Sea, sea, sea. Sand, sand, sand. That's all her song is. The little Kathy got singing with him when she was barely out of her first year. She was singing along with him. And he made up one song after another for her. And then at age 3, a terrible accident happened. She was left alone for a minute, and they can only think that the lamp fell over and set fire to the sofa. And the babysitter came back and found little Kathy had tried to put out the fire, and her dress had caught fire, and she was running around the room, all aflame. She died. But every time I sing the songs that he wrote for her, well, I know Kathy in a way is living still, as Woody is living. His spirit is kind of floating through the air here while we're sitting here. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna daub myself with glue. Stick some stamps on the top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna tie me up in a little red string. I'm gonna tie a little ribbon too. Climb up into my mailbox. I'm gonna mail myself to you. When you find me in your mailbox, cut the string and let me out. Pour some, wash the glue off my fingers, stick some bubble gum in my mouth. Take me out of my wrapping paper, wash the stamps from off of my head, pour me full of some ice cream soda, start me into a nice warm bed. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper, I'm gonna dot myself with glue, stick some stamps on top of my head, I'm gonna mail myself to you. You know, Woody usually wrote the words, and then he'd scratch it and thought tune, and I couldn't get one. He'd find some old tune and change it around. He didn't even know which tune he was taking over. Later on, somebody pointed out to me, hey, Woody, Didn't you use to do that? Oh, yes, I guess I did. He said about another songwriter, oh, he just stole from me, but I steal from everybody. Mama, oh, mama, come wash my face. Come wash my face. Come wash my face. Mama, oh, mama, come wash my face. Make me nice and clean, oh. Make me nice and clean, oh. Brother, oh, brother, come scrub my back. 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 Brother, oh, brother, come scrub my back. And make me nice and clean, oh. Daddy, oh, daddy. Daddy, oh, daddy. Shine your shoes. Shine my shoes. Come shine my shoes. Come shine my shoes. Daddy, oh, daddy. Come shine my shoes. And make me nice and clean, oh. Sister, oh, sister, come smell me now. Come smell me now. Come smell me now. Scrubbity, 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 and rub-dub-dubbity. Your eyes smell nice and clean, oh. It's an old ballad melody. Why, yo, why, yo, why, yo, why, why, yo, why, yo, why? Because, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Well, why can't we break a hammer? Tell me why, oh why? 'Cause the hammer's got a very hard head. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Why can't a bird eat an elephant? Tell me why, oh why? 'Cause an elephant's got a very hard skin. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Well, why can't a mouse eat streetcars?
Why?
Tell me why, oh why? 'Cause a mouse's stomach just isn't big enough. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Well, why does a cow drink water? Tell me why, oh why? 'Cause a cow gets thirsty just like anybody else. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Well, why don't you answer my question? Tell me why, oh why? 'Cause I don't know the answer. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Why, oh why, oh why? Tell me why, oh why?
Because,
Because. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Here's a solo piano here that knows all the songs pretty much. We're going to start with piano over here. Danny Humphrey's going to do one, or hopefully they'll join us.
Okay, everybody, can you get out your tools? Let's go to work. Your hammer and your saw and some nails for the hammer. You get a hammer and I'll get a nail. You catch a bird and I'll catch a snail. You bring a board and I'll bring a saw, and we'll build a house for the baby on. Bling, blang, hammer with my hammer, zingo, zango. With my saw, bling, blang, hammer with my hammer, zingo, zango. With the saw, I'll grab some mud and you grab some clay, so when it rains it won't wash away. We'll build a house, it'll be so strong. The winds will sing my baby song.
Ocean Go, which isn't real well known, but it's a fun song, and you can do motions to it. You know how to make the ocean. When we're playing, we can't do the motions, so that makes it hard. But
Somebody can do
there's
that.
your ocean, and then we've got wind that goes high and low, and your boat makes the ocean go. And this is kind of all from a kid's perspective. You know, kids are very egocentric, and they think that the whole world revolves around them, you know. Pete understood that, so he wrote this song, Kid's Perspective on Pete, yeah. So this is Ocean Go, and you'll figure it out. And then when the verses come around, it always starts with my boat makes the ocean grow, and then there's another little phrase, and then you repeat that phrase, and then you go back to my boat makes the ocean go. So it's easy to sing along even if you don't know it.
Ocean go, my boat makes the ocean go. Winds blow high, winds blow low, my boat makes the ocean go. My boat makes the ocean go. My boat makes the hot breeze blow. My boat makes the hot breeze blow. My boat makes the ocean go.
Ocean Go.
Ocean go, ocean go. My boat makes the ocean go. Winds blow high, winds blow low. My boat makes the ocean go. My boat makes the ocean go. My boat makes the water flow. My boat makes the water flow. My boat makes the ocean go. Ocean go, ocean go. My boat makes the ocean go. Winds blow high, winds blow low. My boat makes the ocean go. My boat makes the ocean go. My boat makes the sky turn blue. My boat makes the sky turn blue. My boat makes the ocean go. Ocean go, ocean go. My boat makes the ocean go. Winds blow high, winds blow low. My boat makes the ocean go.
Big wave roll next time.
My boat makes the ocean go.
My boat makes the big wave roll.
My boat makes the big wave roll. My boat makes the ocean go. Ocean go, ocean go. My boat makes the ocean go. My boat high, winds blow low. My boat makes the ocean go. My boat makes the ocean go. My boat makes the big boats roll. My boat makes the big boats roll. My boat makes the ocean go.
Last time.
Ocean go, ocean go. My boat makes the ocean go. Winds blow high, winds blow low. My boat makes the ocean go.
This next song is a really easy song to sing along with. It's called Come See. And I took a little liberty. I added a couple verses because that's what Woody asked everybody to do with these songs anyway. But it's got a nice repeating part. You sing the verse once and then it repeats itself. So you can learn these songs really easy. It's called Come See. Come see my little baby. Come see my little baby. If you don't believe me, come see. Mommy's got a baby, she goes wah, 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 wah. You don't believe me, come see. It's gonna repeat, here we go now. Mommy's got a baby, she goes wah, 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 wah. You don't believe me, come see. Well, Daddy's got some pennies that go jingle, jangle, jingle. You don't believe me, come see. Here go the audience part now. Daddy's got some pennies that go jingle, jangle, jingle. You don't believe me, come see. Well, my brother's got a doggy, it goes woof, woof, bow, wow, wow. You don't believe me, come see. My brother's got a doggy, it goes woof, woof, bow, wow, wow. You don't believe me, come see. My sister's got a kitty, it goes meow, meow, birdie. If you don't believe me, come see. My sister's got a kitty, it goes meow, meow, birdie. If you don't believe me, come see. Well, my grandpa's got a donkey, it goes ee-haw, ee-haw. If you don't believe me, come see. Well, let me hear you now. My grandpa's got a donkey, it goes ee-haw, ee-haw. got a birdie. It goes tweet, tweet, tweety. If you don't believe me, come see. My grandma's got a birdie. It goes tweet, tweet, tweety. If you don't believe me, come see. Well, I've got a monster. It goes ooga, ooga. If you don't believe me, come see. Well, I've got a monster. It goes ooga, ooga. If you don't believe me, come see. Come see, come see, come see, come see. If you don't believe me, come see. Come see, come see, come see, come see. If you don't believe me, come see.
Standing piece of paper. You said you got all the songs down in there in a row. So I typed them all.
We made a list of all the songs we could do. Pete did them all right away. That's okay,
No,
we'll get you
not
back.
really. Not
He's got
really.
one.
Well, Woody wrote all kinds of songs. He wrote all kinds of poems. And he wrote some poems that probably should have been songs, and he never got around to inventing a melody or co-opting a melody. And this is one. It's a story. It's a story about a bird growing up. And it's in the Grow Big songbook with some nice blank lines, and it says, invent your own melody.
So she did.
So I did. I'm a little bird, see. I live in my home, in my nest in this tree. My daddy brings my mama worms, and my mama feeds the worms to me. Today my daddy flew out on a limb, didn't bring any worms to me all day long. He said, tweet, tweet, your day has come. Fly out from home and catch your own worm. My mother told me your father isn't right. You have to leave out of our nest and fly. Your beak is full of grown, your wings they are strong. Today is your day and fly and catch your own worm. Oh mommy, no I can't fly. My wings are too small, the sky is too high. I'm afraid to try and fly in the sky. I'll fall and I'll break my wing and I'll cry. Dad said you got to fly on your own. Fly in the storm and fly toward the sun. I'll pack you out of this nest. I don't care a bit if you cry out your eyes. It was pecky, peck, peck, and pick, pick, pick. They picked me and pecked me right out of the nest. I fell through the sky and I learned to fly. I caught a big worm and I never did cry. I didn't cry, I won't cry. I can fly, I can fly.
That's a real pretty tune. Janet, you did a good job.
Usually when we do these kinds of Woody songs, it's outside or it's in an area that's big and flat, people can move around, so you're gonna have to pretend doing some movement here.
Well, I think there's a little bit of room for the kids to be in front of their seats, is there? We can't have anybody up on the stage,
Yeah.
but if you want to stand up, because we're going to have a race. We're going to have a race down the mountain. Limberjacks up here on the stage. And sort of the same, isn't it? Yeah.
Did those two tunes sound the same?
A little bit.
Racing down the mountain, I'll race you down the mountain, I'll race you down the mountain, we'll see who gets there first.
Chase around the bushes.
I'll chase you round the bushes, I'll chase you round the bushes.
rest beside the water. Let's rest beside the water. Let's rest beside the water. We'll see who gets there first. Now let's race it down mountain. I'll race it down mountain. I'll race it down mountain. We'll see who gets there first. Thank you. I'll race it down mountain. I'll race it down mountain. I'll race it down mountain. We'll see who gets there first. Nobody fell over and got hurt? Good.
The next song I'd like to do is called Jig Along Home. Everybody say those words? Jig Along Home? Oh, you know your part. There's lots of jigs in there too. This is a famous song called Jig Along Home. I think Rappy did it, made it real famous, so now everybody knows this one. Well, I went to dance and the animals come. Jaybird danced with the horseshoes on. The baboon danced with the light of the moon. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. And here comes the audience part. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Well, the fishing worm done the fishing rig. The lobster dance on the peacock's head. The alligator beat his tail on the drum. Jig along, home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Well, the rooster cut his weebly weep. The catfish tromped on the cuckoo's feet. The ostrich danced with the kangaroo. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Let's hear it out there now. Here we go. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Well, Mama Rat took off her hat, shook the house with the old tomcat. The alligator beat his tail on the drum. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Well, the horse came loose and the house did shake. The clouds did laugh and the world did quake. The new moon shattered some silver spoons. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Well, the nails came loose and the board broke down. Everybody danced around and around. The house came down and the crowd went home. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Last time, here we go. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig, jig, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home. Jig along, jig along, jig along home. Jig, 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 jig along home.
Woody and his wife Marjorie put together a homemade songbook. Woody drew pictures for it. He was good at sketching, and he made wonderful quick sketches to go along with every picture. And Marjorie typed up the words, and now they took the book around to some publishers saying, would you like to put out this book? It was called Grow Big Songs. But this was way back 50 years ago, and the publisher said, oh, this kind of stuff doesn't sell. and they took one look and handed it back. I tried to find a publisher for it. I couldn't find a publisher. And then somebody said, Pete, where's the songbook? I said, I thought I left it with her. Well, Herb says, no, you didn't leave it with me. Nobody could find that songbook. About 38 pages, that all done by hand. It was the only copy there was. There wasn't photocopying machines like in those days. And it was the only copy. And it was a beautiful little book. And now Woody, a few years later, was in a hospital, and they gave up looking for it. They figured it was gone forever. Then somebody going through a library in Sarah Lawrence College, about 15 miles north of New York City, found this book in the files. And they said, it looks like original. This doesn't look like a copy. And they called up the publisher. And long after Woody was dead, the book was found. Now, Arlo Guthrie and his family brought the book out again, and they made a CD to go along with it. Matter of fact, they sang along with some of the songs. So you can see the book with the drawings that Woody did. Woody, you know, went into the hospital when he was about 40 years old. He'd inherited a kind of a sickness that his mother had. His mother had inherited from her father, who had the same kind of sickness. And for a long time they thought that Arlo would get this same sickness called Huntington's disease. But hardly ever hits people in their 50s, and Arlo's now over 50. In 50 this year. I'm sure Arlo's not going to get it. Anyway, that little songbook, it was just wonderful to find out that these songs were rediscovered. Incidentally, the same is true of Mail Myself to You. When one of Woody's songs got on the top of the top 40, so long, good to know you, so long. And the publisher says, Woody, you got more songs? He says, sure, I got a jillion of them. Well, the publisher bought Woody an early reel-to-reel tape recording machine. They'd just been invented. And every couple of days it came a new tape with more songs. The publisher didn't have time to listen to them, and he finally stopped even trying to listen to them. He listened a couple of times, didn't see any immediate big hit songs there. And then some years later we said, what happened to those tapes? No one could find them. So finally somebody who used to work for the publisher, oh, I think I put them up in my closet. We found 17 tapes. It was like about 100 and something songs. We thought they were gone, but there were songs that nobody had ever heard, including that Mail Myself to You was one of those songs. Never heard his name. None of his family remembered him simply. He written it sometime. It's like somebody was prospecting for gold, thought that a vein of gold had petered out, and all of a sudden, it's like it got big again.
And they're still finding them.
Yeah.
We're just beginning with these kids songs. We found maybe 40 or 50 of them, but there's more. Janet's got another.
Well, back when we was writing songs, we had bullies. We still have bullies. Sometimes the best thing to do with a bully is just ask them to quit.
Just say no.
Don't you push me, push me, push me, don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me, don't you push me down. You can play with me, you can hold my hand. We can skip together down to the pretzel man. You can wear my mommy's shoes, wear my daddy's hat. You can even laugh at me, but don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me, don't you push me down. Don't you push me, push me, push me, don't you push me down. You can play with me, we can build a house. You can take my
Anybody guess where he get that tune from? Where did he get that tune?
Jingle Bell.
Instead, you should know that Jingle Bells tune was written by a man who was a failure at everything he tried in his life. His parents had money, got him to college. When he got out, he tried to be a lawyer. He failed as a lawyer. He tried to go into business. He failed as a businessman. He tried to get a job as a teacher. He failed as a teacher. But sometime in his life, he wrote the good notes.
Do we know who that person was? Do we know
His name was John Pierpont. He lived in Connecticut.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I have a box here to help with the next song.
Woody wrote lots of songs that were songs for fun and songs for play party, and then he wrote some songs that were, they tried to pass off as kids' work songs. It didn't work.
Oh, this isn't a kid work. Well, this is
He
sort of
wrote
this
some
is a
songs
play.
about
Do kids work?
instructional things, how things work in the world. This is one called Little Seed.
Okay, this year I've been a master gardener. I took a course and certified master gardener, and my master gardener hat. This is my little friend, Herbie, who helps with this program. I've been going around doing it for kindergarten kids in the Tri-Cities area where we live. Now, Herbie starts out inside of a seed. Okay, can you all see him? Okay. And he has a little song, and I hope if you can't dance in your seat, you know, you can dance in the aisle if you're a little bit squirmy. Because we want you to act out what's going on in this song, and there's a little dance that comes up. So, be a part of it. That's what it's all about. I'm on the wrong hand. Just a minute.
It's a left-handed puppet.
Yes. Because I need this hand. Okay. The chorus
I hope
that
the
you
mics
will
can
sing
handle
along
this.
on. Yeah, they can. Sorry. Ready? Take my little hoe,
Dig a hole in the ground. Take my little seed and plant it down. Tookie, 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 tie-lo-lo.
let's all
Dance
dance
around, see my little seed grow.
The rain it came and
Washed my ground. I thought my little seed was going to drown.
rained and I splashed and I
Carried my seed and I planted it again on some higher ground.
Here comes the tookie part, and you need to dance around.
Tookie, 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 tie-lo-lo. Tookie, 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 tie-lo-lo. Tookie, 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 tie-lo-lo. We'll all dance around, watch my little seed grow. Ready?
The sun got hot,
My ground got dry. I thought my little seed would burn and die. Carried some water from the watering meadow, and I said, little seed, you drink your fill.
out now. Now let's see him dance, and can you dance around too?
Tookie, 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 tie-lo-lo. Tookie, 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 tie-lo-lo. Tookie, 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 tie-lo-lo.
Let's
All dance around, watch my little seed grow.
We need some wind.
The wind it blew, and the breeze it blew. My little seed, it grew and grew. It grew to a vine, it grew so high. I thought that the vine crushed the sky.
Everybody put your hands way up.
Tookie, 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 tie-lo-lo. Tookie, 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 tie-lo-lo.
waiting to grow. Here we go.
Tookie, 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 tie low. Tookie, 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 tie low. Tookie, 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 tie low. Lips all danced around, sing my little Seeger.
When I was a little kid, I got a hold of a Peter, Paul, and Mary album that my sister had. It had this song on it called Riding in a Car. And I don't know if you know the version where they had a 3.2-liter Ferrari and all that stuff. I thought that was a pretty neat song. And when I first started playing music with kids, that was the first one I did because I remembered it, but I couldn't remember the words. So I just started making them up myself. And a few years ago, we did a panel together. John, Mickey, myself, and Janet, and they said, "Are you going to sing any of the original words?"
Yeah.
I said, "Well, I think I know some of them." But anyway, I'd like to do the song the way I've been doing it with kids for a long time, and it's an act-out song now. It's been kind of transposed a little bit, so I'd like to ask all the kids to stand up. Moms, dads, anybody else wants to do it, certainly stand up. We're not going to stand up for long, just gives you a chance, a little stretch, and we'll sit right back down.
Kids out there.
I know there's kids out there. How'd you like to go for a ride in a race car? Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? Well, you have to figure out a few things. First, you got to open up the door and get in. Open up the front door, click, clack. Open up the back door, click, clack. Front door, back door, click, clack. Everybody sit down in your car. That's the stand-up part. Now you can sit back down. All right, now get your keys out. Turn on the motor. Turn on the motor. Turn on the motor. Everybody's ready to drive. Uh-oh, wait a minute. This is the 90s. You gotta put your seatbelt on. Buckle up, seatbelt, flip, flip. Buckle up, seatbelt, flip, flip. Buckle up, seatbelt, flip, flip. Everybody's ready to drive. All right. Put your hands on the steering wheel now. And your foot out for the gas and the brake. Here we go. Uh-oh, there's a dog in the road. Slam on the brakes. Honk your horn, beep, beep. Honk your horn, beep, beep. Honk your horn, beep, beep. Get out of the road, you silly dog. All right, the dog's gone. Here we go. Wait, this is supposed to be a race car. We gotta go fast. Right behind us. What could this mean? Uh-oh, it's the police. You kids have been going too fast. Raise your hand if you have your seatbelt on. All right, I'll let you go. Next time you're going to the Hooskow. You better get out of here. Let's go to the freeway. Let's go to the freeway. Let's go to the freeway. We can go real fast. Bumping down on the bumpy road, bumping up and down on the bumpy road, bumping up and down on the bumpy road, riding in our car. Uh-oh, we're out of gas. Everybody out of the car. Take your seatbelt off first. Come on, we gotta push the car to the gas station. Push that car. Push that car. Push that car. We gotta get some gas. All right, here we are at the station. Fill her up. Fill up the gas tank. Fill up the gas tank. Fill up the gas tank. Now we've got some gas. All right, back in the car. Hey, I didn't say jump through the window. Open up the front door, click, clack. Sit down, buckle up your seatbelt. Turn on the motor. Everybody, here we go. Oh no, we've got a flat tire. Everybody out of the car. Take your seatbelt off first. Gee whiz. No climbing jumping out the windows either. Jacked up the car, jacked up the car, jacked up the car. Everybody thinks that car. All right, get that old tire off of there. Take out the old tire. Take out the old tire. Take out the old tire. Put that new tire on. All right, jack her back down. Jack down the car. Jack down the car. Jack down the car. Everybody's fixing the car. All right, back in the car. Don't leave the tools laying around. Come on. All right, here we go. When I was a kid, I was always getting in trouble, either at school or with my parents. I always made kind of funny noises with my mouth, including that one. Little did I know I'd be singing it on stage. But I would like to hear the audience with their little, especially the kids. Let's see how you can do. Ready? Sound pretty good. Now let's do some of the original verses. Can I get some help?
They riding in my car?
Yeah, some of the original ones.
Okay, how about trees and houses walk along?
Trees and houses walk along. Trees and houses walk along. Dancing cars and gardens getting right by the car. Take me riding in car, car. Take me riding car, car. Take me riding car, car. Take me riding car. I'm gonna roll you home again. I'm gonna roll you home again. I'm gonna roll you home again. Riding in our car. Now, about 3 or 4 months ago, I ran into Pete down at a children's music conference, and he had the audience make up verses for the song. They were all printed in the Children's Music Network magazine called Pass It On. There's many, many, many of them. You want to try it? See if we get them to do it, Pete?
45 verses. Things like, I want to stop for ice cream.
I want to stop for ice cream. I want to stop for ice cream. Running in our car. Remember
To go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom.
I go to the bathroom. Running in our car. There's bubble gum on the back seat. Bubble gum on the back seat. Bubble gum on the back seat. Riding in our car. Get some input from the audience. Anybody have a good idea? When do we get there? When do we get there? When do we get there? Riding in our car. Anybody else? Sister, pull my hair. Sister, pull my hair. Sister, pull my hair. Now riding in our car. Can we stop at the grocery store? Let's stop at the grocery store. Let's stop at the grocery store. Riding in our car.
There's the golden arches.
Hey, look, there's Pete Seeger. Look, there's Pete Seeger. Look, there's Pete Seeger. Riding in our car. Come up from over here. What do we got over here? She's sitting on my side. She's sitting on my side. She's sitting on my side. Riding in my car. Somebody over here. Mommy needs a latte. Mommy needs a latte. Mommy needs a latte. Riding in our car.
Somebody said about throwing up.
Turn on the air conditioning. Turn on the air conditioning. Turn on the air conditioning. Riding in our car. Way back there. The little girl up there. Yep, it's you, the one who was pointing to herself.
Yeah.
There's a dog chasing us. There's a dog chasing us. There's a dog chasing us. Riding in our car. Turn on the radio. Oh, we'll try that one, then we'll come back to you. Turn up the radio. Turn up the radio. Turn up the radio. Listen to riding in our car. Take for a ride in your Mack truck. Take for a ride in your truck. Mack. Take for a ride in your Mack truck. Riding in our car. Take for a ride in your Ferrari. Take for a ride in your Ferrari. Take for a ride in your Ferrari. Take for a ride in our car. Right over here. Baby, wear her diapers. Baby, wear her diapers. Baby, wear her diapers. Riding in our car. Daddy, pass the exit. Daddy, pass the exit. Daddy, pass the exit. Riding in our car. Come on, let somebody else there.
Grandpa's kissing grandma?
Grandpa's kissing grandma. Grandpa's kissing grandma. Grandpa's kissing grandma. Riding in our car. Right there, those two boys. What do you got? Oh no, the window's shattered. Oh no, the window's shattered. Oh no, the window's shattered. Riding in our car. I need a drink of water. I need a drink of water. I need a drink of water. Riding in our car.
Put away that cell phone. Don't get in a wreck. Put away the cell
Put
phone.
away the cell phone. Put away the cell phone. Put away the cell phone. We'll get in a wreck. Oh, I like that. Way up there.
Honey, guys.
Daddy got a ticket. Daddy got a ticket. Daddy got a ticket. Riding in our car. Somebody way up high there.
The freeway's getting crowded and we won't get real far.
The freeway's getting crowded. Freeway's getting crowded. Freeway's getting crowded. We won't get real far. I think I'm gonna get car sick. I think I'm gonna get car sick. I think I'm gonna get car sick. Riding in our car. We could go on all night with this one, right?
Roll down the window. Roll down the window. Roll down the window. She's gonna get car sick.
How about one more time with the motors? All right. Okay, we've had a special request. This is a Woody Guthrie Children's Concert, however, Pete Seegers. I don't know how many people have been to the other concerts that Pete did. They're all about labor and unions, and we've had a lot of fun singing union songs, but this is a kids' concert. Pete's been my example for many, many years, and other people who play children's music, and he's got a famous song he's going to do it for us. I'll be your real.
I never thought that I could make up stories. My father knew how to tell me stories when I was young, but I never thought I could tell stories. But there's nothing like having a few kids and no books or no television or no records, and the kids, you have to put them to bed. Well, when they were real little, I used to sing them lullabies. And lullabies is something every parent should know. You sing the same little lullaby for half an hour. But then when kids get to about 4 or 5 years old, they realize that a lullaby is a propaganda song. About 45 years ago, I tried singing him an African lullaby. I learned out a book of African folk songs. And at the bottom of the page, it said, this is part of an old folk story about a monster that eats people up. And the parents get it dancing, it falls down in a pit, it is dispatched by the parents. That's all the footnote said, but my kids, I started to sing them the lullaby, and they said, no, we don't want a lullaby, we want a story, a long one. His mother was 3 years old at the time. Anyway, So I started telling a story, not knowing how it would end. Once upon a time, there was a little boy played the ukulele. He'd go around town. Well, no grown-ups ain't get that. They hear. Not only that, the boy's father got in trouble. The boy's father was a magician. He had a little magic wand. He'd go, zup, zup, make things disappear. But he played too many tricks on people, someone doing a hard job of work. Up comes the father, zup, the saw disappears. He'd come to someone about to sit down after a hard day's work, zup, no chair. People said, you get out of here too, take your magic wand and you and your son. And the boy and his father were ostracized. That means they made him live on the edge of town. Now in this town, they used to tell stories. The old people used to tell stories about the giants that lived in the old days. Used to tell a story about a giant called Yo-Yo. They said he was as tall as a tree and could eat people up. Of course, nobody believed him if he told the stories anyway. One day, the sun rose, blood red over the hill. And the first people got up, they saw a great big shadow in front of the sun. And they could feel the whole ground shake. Women screamed. Strong men fainted. Run for your lives, Yo-Yo's coming. He came to the sheep pasture, grabs a whole sheep. Ow! Comes to the cow pasture, grabs a whole. Ow! Ow! And they'll grab their most precious possessions and run, run! Just then the boy and his father woke up. Hey, Paul, what's coming over the field? Oh, son, that's Yo-Yo. Oh, if I could only get him to lie down, I could make him disappear. The boy says, come with me, father. The father gets the magic wand. The boy gets the ukulele. They ran across the fields. People yelled, don't go near him! He'll eat you alive! There was Yo-Yo. He had long fingernails because he never cut them. Slobbery teeth because he didn't brush them. Stinking feet because he didn't wash them. He raised up with his claws. The boy whips out his ukulele. Yo-Yo, 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 You know, the giant had never heard a song about himself before, and a foolish grin spread over his face. And the giant started to dance. The giant got out of breath. He staggered. He fell down flat on the ground. People looked out their window. Yo-Yo disappeared. They ran across the fields. They lifted up the boy and his father up on their shoulders. Come back to town. Bring the damn ukulele. And they all sang. Sing it again. Listen, I really never thought of myself as a storyteller, and I'm still not a very good storyteller. I tend to give away the ending too soon. Every story should have a beginning and a middle and an end. However, I right now find myself urging people, books are a great invention, but sometimes just turn off the light and see if you can remember a story. It could be an old movie you saw, or a book you read, or something that happened to the family a long time ago. And you'll find that what the kid really wants is to hear your own voice.
We still have a couple more Woody songs we want to do here. Janet and Nikki and John are going to do Ship of the Sky. It's really a Boeing song.
Yeah, it's very appropriate for this area, and we've changed the second verse so we have a Rosie Riveter mom in it that builds the ship, you know? So,
This is not going to be PC, this is going to be real.
this is real. Ready? Okay. He's not. Oh, well.
I like to sing it indeed.
I know.
Well, now we're going to do our country's folk song. Everybody has a national anthem. This is our national folk anthem. You all know this song. There's lots of verses.
We can make up the verses from now until tomorrow.
Yeah, people wanted it. Oh, we went till 12:30.
This land is your land. This land
It's
is your land.
This land is mine.
California.
From California.
New York Island.
New York Island.
Redwood Forest.
Redwood Forest.
The Gulf Stream Water.
The Gulf Stream water.
This land.
This land was made for you and me.
As I went walking.
As I went walking.
Ribbon of highway.
That ribbon of highway.
I saw above me. Endless skyway.
Endless skyway.
I saw below me.
I saw below
The
me.
Golden Valley.
That golden valley.
and ramble.
I roam and ramble.
Footsteps. Sparkling sand.
Sparkling sand.
Traveling deserts. All around me.
And all around
Voice was sounding.
my voice would sound. This land was made for you and me.
It's a harmony.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
When Woody got out of the hospital on a weekend, he went to his son Arlo. He says, they're starting to sing my song, but they didn't put all the verses in the school songbook. And he made Arlo, young as he was, sit down and learn a couple extra verses. In the squares of the city, by the shadow of the people, by the relief office, I saw my people as they stood there hungry. I stood there whistling, but they whistled.
This land was made for you and me.
Was a great high wall there that tried to stop me. Was a great big sign there, said private property. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. That sign was made for you and me. This land!
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
Hey, people,
What's the smoothest made this one up? Red, yellow, white, black, brown. These are the colors found in the people rainbow of America's heart and soul. So come and join the crowd as we stand tall and proud. This land was made for you and me.
oh, sing it out!
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
Well, this is the Eastern Washington verse that Woody actually wrote, and to have all these things over where we live.
Keep going.
I don't on the wrong one, I'm sorry. The sun keeps shining on the strolling
through the fields where
and the dust was rolling along the dust, and the
was one voice was sang. This land was made for you and me.
Well, when I came to Seattle in September of 1941, he loved this Northwest country. But a year before, in 1940, he made up a song which I think you all know. If you don't know it, now's a good time to learn it. You're going to ask John and Ricky to.
This is our Washington State folk song, officially decreed. You better know it.
And G? G as in girl?
G is in gorge.
She is a gotcha. We're gonna stand up. You guys have been sitting down. We've been sitting down. It's tired.
Can we start out with the Green Duck Whisper and then we get into Roll On? And I know some kids like to roll on like that. You know, that way. And I have to say, we learned this from Pete when we lived on the Hudson River. We had no idea we were going to end up living on the Columbia River. So, very excited to be back with him.
Green Duck Whisper.